Well, hi there. Welcome to my garden. I garden in like kind of mid-Michigan. Sorry, I've got leggings on today and I'm not a big legging person. I feel like I gotta keep pulling them up. Mid-Michigan, kind of zone 4-5. And I'm gonna be working down here in what's now more of like a shady area in my garden. So this tree right here, I don't even know what kind of tree this is. It's huge. There's the tip of the tree there. It's a big guy. And it started growing, I don't know, like 3 years ago or so. And it's a sucker tree. It's just, I should have cut it down, but I thought, oh, that'll be nice, a little more, privacy or whatever. My neighbor and I, we love this little kind of privacy strip that we both have between the house here or the houses, and I was like, oh, it'll be good. And it is good. I love it. But all that stuff right there, that just green, gross stuff is like not doing good because it needs the sun. When I planted it, it had much more sun in this area. So today I can't really do much about that because I'm not trying to cut that tree down now. So I'm just going to deal with it. We're gonna chalk this area up to now a more shady area. Oh, there's a couple of finches on there. Oh, dang it, they flew away. So there's a couple of I don't know if it's a husband and a wife or like a couple of brothers or sisters. But they come every day and they land. I don't know how they do it. Just little yellow, tiny little finches. They land on the coneflower and they eat the seeds or whatever they do. I don't know. But they flew away. It's crazy to me that they fly and they land on it. Because that's not a very you can't hold a lot of weight. So they must be just a tiny little light bird. Seen him out of the corner of my eye. I thought it might have been Spike, but anyway, back to what we're doing here. So this area right here, see that tree? I should have showed you from this area. The sun's coming up from there. You can kind of see it glowing. This used to have a lot more sunshine, and it's great for the impatiens. My impatiens, they right now they get about like 4 to 6 hours of sun maybe. So I would say they are in full sun once the sun gets over here. But this stuff does not, because that stuff gets sunned much quicker than this. And I've got, these are Nephofia, like just prime time sun plants. Nephofia, Rudbeckia, there's a coneflower that popped in there. I got 3 Sun King Aralias. This is a Ansonia storm cloud. And my goal is to put some Annabelle hydrangeas in here and take all this stuff out, possibly. And then also work on cleaning up this line. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Is just it's creeping. I actually have a wood lined path in here, and you can't even see it anymore because that Virginia creeper is just getting crazy. So you're gonna come along with me while I do this if you would like. I'm gonna clean up this line, push it back a little bit, and get it ready to just put some Annabelles in here. Ready to get my hands dirty, and then I thought I didn't really even show you the mess. I've got a couple of planters like that with some globe arborvitaes I've had for years. They've been in these pots. I'm surprised the pots haven't cracked yet. And I just kind of keep moving them around because I use them in the winter time. So I don't know. It'd be nice to find a spot for him. Maybe we'll keep him there. But see all this stuff just creeping. These are dead. Looks bad because I just tore this off. It was just like hanging over top of that. I'm like, I can't do it anymore. So we're gonna get in here, and I think I have a wood border in here. You never know. I might cut that thing down, that tree. I did bring my chainsaw out here. So see, yeah, there is a little bit of a wood border. It's been in here for years, so it could be rotting. This is kind of my little dump area. So I might leave like that bush, but I want to put hydrangea all back here, so you wouldn't even see that. So you'd have like the Annabelle right back here. So yeah, this is kind of what it looks like before, and we're gonna give it a good clean up. I'm out here, it's actually the next day. I had to go to church, I had to sing at church that night, and then I went right from church to my dad's retirement / birthday party. And then I had to sing at church this morning, and now I'm back out here, and Nate's helping me dig this stump out. And probably, yeah, it's a big one, I know. Usually I can get these things, but I was worried about getting poison ivy on me. I had to get in and take a shower. So he's gonna hack it up and get it out for us. And then we're gonna go dig up some Annabelle hydrangeas.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Stop! Are you making fun of me?
Maybe a little bit.
I got him that axe for Christmas because his dad gave him like a little hand-me-down axe, and he likes using it, but it's pretty old and he doesn't want to break it.
It's a keepsake.
It's a sentimental axe. But, well, let's get you an axe that you can
How about you hold the axe?
use, okay?
Rocks.
Yeah. I'll take it.
No, that's
a good one.
Rock. One of the few from the drawer that you didn't collect yet.
Yeah. I always tell them, everyone's like, where do you get all your rocks? It's because pretty much anytime I dig a hole that I haven't dug in, I dig up a rock. Whether it's small, medium, or large, I keep it. Okay, it's like a chunk of cement in there. I wonder if the builders like just threw their... Oh my goodness. Well, gee whiz.
Well, gee whiz.
What am I going to do with that?
You'll use it as a stepping stone.
Good idea, Nady.
You'll probably want me to like chop it up into a couple pieces for you or something insane.
Something insane. You think I'm crazy, huh? I mean, it is kind of cool. Look how big it is. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That'll do. The line cleaned up again. Boy, that Virginia creeper is just a monster. It was taking over all these trees. It looked a lot more full in here because of the Virginia creeper. It was growing up this tree. There's a couple of scrub bushes here that were just pretty small bushes, but they were overtaken with the Virginia creeper. So I pulled it back quite a bit, and then I just kind of lined a little edge here. I think what I'm gonna do is I want to go get like a couple of arborvitaes, maybe like 3 arborvitaes, and line them up behind this bench here. And then in here I want to put Annabelle hydrangea, and I might just leave. I don't want to move a lot of plants right now because it is really, really hot and this area is super dry down here, and then just intermingle some hydrangea in here for now and just get them all maybe just like at least on this back row. So let's go cut some hydrangea. I'll show you where we're gonna cut them off. Grab my shovel here. And over the past couple of years I've been doing this, like lining the back of my bed here with the Annabelles. They're really pretty, like June, July, when they're blooming white, and then they go back to the kind of limey green, but you can see them all lining the back of the bed there. So all those came from mostly this plant right here. So I'm going to start hacking some chunks off of this and we'll get them transplanted. I'm like out of breath. Look it, what I did is I think I took the entire, I'm getting stuck. I took the entire original plant and I had to do it that way. It looks like a bomb went off, but honestly, I don't even care. That plant was getting out of control. I want to contain it. I don't care how out of control it gets, like from here over, but I don't want it growing right here at all. I have a really beautiful stokesia right here that, look at the hydrangea is just growing on top of it. This hosta is like lopsided. It should be coming out all the way to like here. So I know it looks crazy and like, holy cow, I can't believe what you just did to that plant. We're not dealing with it anymore. Like I said, I love it. I just wanted to start here, not here. So instead of being like 12 feet wide, we'll just let it be like 6 to 8 feet wide. Okay, so I'm gonna come back and we'll kind of rearrange this. I've got a bunch of shoots in here that'll probably stick back in the ground. I think that is like moving growing all up against the house, which I guess I'm fine with. I'm just going to redirect it that way. But let me grab my shovel. That's the biggest, this is the biggest chunk, the biggest transplant. There's some that fell. I didn't realize my phone had shut off, so I apologize. I was like in the middle of digging it up, and look at this thing. It's huge. This is the biggest Annabelle I've ever dug up. It's so big. Like, there's my foot in there. So we're gonna dig a hole that wide and get it in the ground right here. I got my hose out here as well, so we'll be ready to water it. Now I'm just moving this one back a little bit. Perfect. This is so much fun. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've been wanting to cut up that hydrangea for a long time. There's just no good time to do it. So thought we'd just rip the band-aid off and do it today. This area is a little dry over here, so I will have to water these much more than I normally would, especially since it's August right now. So I'll probably come out here like every other day or so and give them a good amount of water until they get established, and until the cooler weather comes. I might end up cutting this one off. We'll see how good it bounces back. The nice thing is it's in the shade, so I don't anticipate it will do super bad, but it's fine. Usually when I transplant these, I do cut them back a little bit. That way they can just focus on creating root growth for the next season. I think I am gonna move those sun kings. They're kind of hidden under there. These things are always hit or miss. I mean, they either look really good or not that great. I'll just put them over here. Alright, we're gonna move these red hot pokers that never really amount to much. They just look like overgrown grass, and I don't even need to dig them. They just pull right out. So yeah, there's 3. Look at that. See? It pulls right out. Easy. That's the biggest one, but okay, so I'm gonna cut all these off and then we're gonna plant them. So nice to be doing something purposeful to this area. It's always been just an afterthought, I guess, as I work on all the other areas. I don't really want to throw this away because I think it would do good if I gave it a chance in some more sun. I don't even think it bloomed. It hasn't even bloomed yet this year, and there's no bloom stalks in sight. So I really should go plant the rest of that. I should move back over to the hydrangea and get that in the ground before I go any further, actually. But we'll cut these off and then we'll go over to the crime scene over there. Pretty quiet out here today. All right, just leave those here for now. Throw this in the heater. I know it looks so different, and this is actually a really beautiful, pretty spot, but that thing is not even gonna skip a beat. And I'm so happy to get this just aired out. I want these hostas to be able to grow nice in here. I mean, I don't care if it kind of grows like right in here. It's got tons of space to grow now. I don't care if it comes, you know, over to like right there, but I at least want this hosta to be able to be as big as it can be. Probably like that big. And it's just never been able to, because that hydrangea, I let it get so big. It's been in there for, gosh, I don't even know, like 8 years probably. And like I said, I continue to take stuff off of it. So I initially planted only white petunias in here. Petunias, white impatiens in here, and all the pinks and reds that you see, self-seeded. I did not plant those. They're beautiful, but I did not do that. So what I was thinking is I'm gonna go in and grab like these reds and pinks. I might leave that because that's kind of pretty, but I'm gonna grab that little one, maybe that one, maybe that one, I'm not sure. And I'm just gonna plant them all like in this little area to just fill it in for now. It's the next day, and I'm gonna plant 3 emerald green arborvitaes that I got from the Meyer Garden Center for 50% off. They were $40 and I got them for 20 bucks. They're about like 4 feet high maybe. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So let's go plant them. you say something?
I said hi, sweetie.
Oh, hi, lady. Huh? I'm just laying some smoke. Do you have to go somewhere?
What?
Do you have to go somewhere?
I was just going to check on my dad in a minute.
Okay. I thought the 2 bags would be fine, but I'm gonna get one more. Do you want to tell everyone how your dad's doing? They've been asking about him and praying for him. Yeah, tell them. Give them an update.
It's fine.
Huh? He got a knee surgery.
Yeah, knee replacement.
Oh, knee. And
He's doing good. He's just using a cane now. He went up to go watch his grandkid's football scrimmage just now, today.
He did?
Mm-hmm. By himself.
Wow. Did he get out of the car? Or
He got out. Yep.
He's gonna get he's excited for the other one, right?
This winter.
The other knee. Yeah. I was gonna tell you, this weekend at church, there was a guy, we were circling up before practice, and they asked for prayer requests, and the guy said, pray because my wife is getting a knee replacement surgery and she's really nervous. And I was able to encourage him with your dad's story, and I told him that he wished he would have done it sooner.
Yep.
Did I make that up, or did he actually say that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He said that.
So I was like, he wishes he would have done it sooner. You know, it's a little nerve-wracking getting a surgery, but yeah. So if there's anyone out there that is nervous, maybe you're nervous to get that knee surgery, or I know someone who waited a while to get he waited a while to get his hips replaced, and he said, boy, I wish I wouldn't have waited that long. I mean, sometimes people have complications, I understand that, but a lot of the reports I've heard, people are like, man, I wish I just would have done it sooner, but and it went really well if you get a good surgeon. But anyway, all right, so you're gonna go check on him.
You know what I want to do? It would be really fun, is to just do a belly flap in those flowers.
I was not expecting that. If you gave me $1 million, I never would have guessed this. You were gonna say
fun.
A belly flap in my living river.
I mean, that would be bad for you, but it would be.
Actually, it might kind of be cool. There's just like a human imprint, a giant human imprint.
All right, love you. I'll be right back.
Okay, love you too. Bye. A belly flop. Of all the crazy nutso things I've thought, I never would have thought that in a million years to do that, or to think that he would have said that. Anyway, let's keep laying this mulch. Softly and tenderly, Jesus is calling for you and for me. See on the portals, he's waiting, watching for you and for me. We're just putting it on sparingly, just to help with the weed suppression there. I'm gonna go get one more bag. The chipmunk is trying to sing along with me. Sounds good, buddy. Oh, did you see him? He's not that good at keeping time, but he did okay. Well, I'll show you what we did, and like I said, this looks a little nuts, but this will bounce back in no time, honestly. It's been like 3 days maybe since I dug these, and they're still living. I just have to come in and, so like this one looks dead, and that's only because it's broken right there, so just break that off. So I'll just let it sit here for a while and then find out which ones are dead from being broken, and then I'll take those off, and that'll do. I think it looks crazy, but it makes me feel better. I can breathe. Like, took my anxiety away. Look, there's a couple more little pink ones since I moved them. Trying to wait till the sun kind of goes down a little bit so you guys can kind of see. Can you see that? The sun, I always tell you, the sun comes like this and then it sets over there behind those trees, so you can kind of get a good look at the gully. It's probably like 6:30, 7 o'clock right now, maybe 7 o'clock. So this is about as much sun as the gully gets for, you know, until it goes down over there. Holy cow. There's a giant, you can't see it. There's a spider web that big. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys. What in the world? I wish you could see it. You can kind of see the middle of it right there. The web. See it? Oh, creepity creep. You know what's really funny? In the Halloween time, sometimes if we're around for Halloween and if I have time, sometimes we go to my my brother's house and pass out candy, but if I'm here, I'll decorate the gully with, like, you know, fake spider webs and like fun characters and stuff like that, and let the kids walk through. So that's really funny because I have put a spider web here before in the past. You can see it. You can kind of see the little webbing. Oh, I don't see the spider, but if we do, we are done. Oh, this is what it looks like. I still want to figure out a place to put that, but it's fine there for now because that's where we moved all that Nephofia. I ended up moving my storm cloud insomnia right here, and I thought this would do really good because I've struggled with my clematis that grow in here, and I was like, well, maybe this will help keep the roots of the clematis nice and cool and shaded so that they can grow a little bit. So that's why I put that right there. And then I moved my sun kings right here. They were over there, so hopefully they'll get a little bit more sun right here. We'll see. Like I said, it's been 3 days since I moved all this stuff and it's doing just fine. That's the giant hydrangea I moved. The sun kings were right under there. All this Nephofia, I'll show you where I moved that. I'm going to keep this stuff here for now. What in the world? I didn't even know that was there. It's a little anemone that volunteered. Gee whiz, that's cool. Anyway, this hydrangea is looking good. Same thing with this one. I'll keep waiting, and you know, some of them will die because they're broken or whatever, so I'll just break them off. But this thing will not skip a beat. It will do just fine. And then I got my 3 emerald green arborvitaes in there. That hydrangea was like right there. I just bumped it back a little bit. This is a little bit of a shaded area, of course, so they won't grow as fast as they would if they were in the sun, but that's fine. Just kind of wanted some sort of a backdrop. Someone asked if I would show tags. And it's definitely not going to get 15 feet wide or 25 feet tall, that's for sure. Especially not having a ton of sun. But I think it just made this area look a lot cleaner, tidier, and I can kind of keep up with the weeds now. And I know my neighbor will be happy too, because he told me the other day, he's like, man, I feel like the woods just keeps creeping in on my yard. I'm like, I know, you have to really control it. It's crazy. So he'll appreciate that I pulled those out too, so at least they're not going in on his yard right here. But like I said, this is kind of like a maintenance strip in here that we keep. And this stump here, I just found that in the woods back here. I thought it was kind of cool. And then there's like a chunk of cement that I found. I just set that on top, the stump on top of the cement. I don't know if I'm going to leave it there, but that's what I'm doing for now. Then the Nephofia, you guys, this is hilarious. I just plugged it in the ground right here. So there's 2 there and then 3 there. I have no clue if I'll keep it here or not. It was just really hot and I needed to get it in the ground. Look at this. The day after I planted it, it shot up this bloom. Isn't that funny? And there's another one coming up too. So at least it's gonna bloom on that one. But I don't know. We'll see. I haven't been the happiest with that type of Nephofia, and I can't even tell you what variety it is because I've had it for so long. But it's not my favorite. The bloom is really pretty, but the foliage just looks really messy. So we'll see. I'd like to get it in an even more sunnier spot, but this is fine for now. Well, thank you guys a lot for watching today. I just really appreciate it. Well, watching over the past several days. For you, it was probably like a 35-40 minute movie. We'll see. But for me, it was over the chunk of like, what's today? Today's Wednesday, and I started this on Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 days. But I got to get inside and practice for a funeral I'm singing at tomorrow. Our friend's dad passed away. He's had Alzheimer's for the last, I think she said 13 years, and he just recently got sick this weekend and passed away. So she asked me to sing some songs at the funeral. This is the most I'm ever going to sing at a funeral. She's having me sing 8 songs. So I'm singing 4 songs. Oh my gosh, I just seen a hummingbird. Sorry. Oh, he's so cool. So I'm singing 4 songs before it starts. So as people are walking in, she wanted me to just sing. So I'm doing Holy, 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 Amazing Grace, Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing, and the Old Rugged Cross. And then when the ceremony starts, they are gonna bring him in and she wants me to sing How Great Thou Art. And then somewhere in there, she said that her dad used to sing her the song Gold Mine in the Sky, which I had never heard of before. And so she wants me to sing that in there somewhere. Her dad used to sing it to them growing up. And then at the end of the service, she wants me to sing Softly and Tenderly, and then In Christ Alone. So is that all of them? Yeah, anyway. So I gotta go practice. gotta sing a lot of songs. Luckily, my friend Brian is gonna play the piano with me, so I'll play guitar and he's gonna accompany me with piano, so that will be nice. But anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching, and I hope to see you next time, Lord willing, and if you're available to come hang out with me. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.